Hey folks, it's me, Ranger Fan, and today I got something very special. I got a double unboxing. Yes, so these are two items I bought from Amazon, and they're somehow related in a strange way, but I'll probably explain that along the way. So yeah, so I got two packages. One of them is from a certain content creator that I've been really obsessed with, and I think is one of the better content creators I've seen in a long time. And the other is a figure that I've been waiting for ever since it was announced. So without further ado, let us commence. So we're gonna start off with this one, as it's a bit simpler. So yeah, so cleaning this out. Okay, checking it out. Okay, so the first item I'm gonna show is this one. So we got a book. So this is Daughter Darkness, the Maiden Trilogy, Book 1. This is by Alyssa Charpentier. I am so sorry if I butcher your last name. Also known as Alyssa Goji Geek. Yes, so if you guys haven't seen my Instagram, then you'll know that I've actually met her, and she is honestly one of my favorite Godzilla YouTubers, and also one of my favorite content creators, because not only is she a Godzilla YouTuber, of course, she's also currently an author on dark fantasy novels like this one. And I know some of you might be asking, Ranger, why would you this isn't exactly related to Godzilla or dinosaurs. And you're right, but, I like to support, fellow content creator of mine these days. And, I think the cover of this book and the description is really interesting. So, the 15-year-old Twilight dreams of better purpose, uncaring friendly, logging for purpose. And you guys can probably pause the video to read the description. But yeah, you were born to destroy the world, not save it. So yeah, she runs into the wake around the shadows of society. Salvation from light, Twilight soul, she like pain to kill. Young Twilight finds herself twisted, cry divine dangers, and she navigates her always wondering whether she should. So yeah, so the description that I just mumbled out, definitely really interesting. Like I said, although this is out of my realm, it kind of relates to, okay, so if you guys see my Instagram, then you know that the one show that I'm currently obsessed with at the moment would be The Owl House from Disney. So you guys know that, I love the show, particularly season 2. Season 2 of The Owl House is so freaking good. Oh my god. And the way it ended was, so brutal. But yeah, me being into, sort of a fantasy-esque show, got me thinking, this book may not be too far off my realm, honestly. And also, like I said, this is from, one of my favorite content creators. Like I said, Alyssa Goji Geek. We also person to meet at G-Fest. She was really sweet. I gave her one of my prints of my Godzilla drawing that I also have posted on Instagram. But yeah, and I think, she is, a really lovely person to begin with. She was so humble to talk to at the convention, and the fact that she's doing a lot of things at practically my age is actually really amazing to think about. She's living in Japan, seeing a lot of the movies, the sites of the Godzilla films. It's really incredible to think about. And the fact that she's becoming a well-deserved author, it's really amazing to think about. And so I'm definitely excited to check out this book, and hopefully along the way I'll pick up more of her work, especially considering that I think in a few weeks will be the 1-year anniversary of this book. So particularly Daughter of Darkness. So yep, definitely excited to check that out. Okay, but now we got the big one. Yeah. So of course, so take this off, cut it off screen. Okay, so this should be fairly easy to open, and oh, I see the box. Oh my god. And oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've got in my possession the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2004 from Godzilla Final Wars. Oh my god. And if you guys, like I said, I'm sorry to keep on saying this. If you guys see my Instagram, which is the one site that I'm fairly active on at the moment, then you know that Godzilla Final Wars is my all-time favorite Godzilla movie. I know that it's very divisive. I know that a lot of people don't like it. I know that a lot of people say, oh, it's so silly and whatnot. I don't give a... I just don't... It's my favorite Godzilla movie, period. You know, I love the action. I mean, objectively, I can see why some people may not like it, but, you know, what I really love about it is, you know, the action, you know, how it's intense sometimes, and of course, the monsters designs, especially with Godzilla. I mean, look at this. Look at this piece. And I know there's a promotional cover, and this is the actual figure. So, actually, let me take a peek inside the box. So as far as I'm seeing on my figure right now, doesn't look like I'm seeing any paint mishaps at the moment. But of course, I'm only looking through the window, so we need to bust this guy open. So yeah, so, oh, and there's a pretty cool cover on the bottom of Godzilla. So yeah, so let's do this properly. So I'm gonna put this cloth between the scissors. First, gonna cut through the bottom as some Monster Arts collector has suggested, and I'm gonna say this while I'm opening this guy. I'm not exactly the biggest SH Monster Arts collector. In fact, this is only my 4th SH Monster Arts, and that's only because, you know, Monster Arts, you know, they're fairly pricey to begin with. I mean, you know, with this guy, you know, being, you know, around the $100 mark. Actually, he was around $90-ish on Amazon. So yeah, but you know, I'm not the biggest Monster Arts collector, so, but of course, with this being my favorite Godzilla, you know, I of course had to get this one because, you know, I love me some Final Goji, and there he is. Oh my god. Okay, so I am seeing, you know, a gap between the shoulder and the arm, but from what I see, that could be fixed with the articulation on how you pose him. But yeah, and it does suck that this figure doesn't come with accessories. I will admit that it's a bit of a drawback, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, all right, I know I keep on. Okay, and all right, so there is a bit of a QC in terms of packaging. We can kind of see a bit of a scuff up here. I'm not sure if that affected the paint, but we will see. But so far, I am happily seeing that there are no exactly real faults, aside from, you know, some of the gaps that we're seeing. But yeah, so let's just get the plastic tray out and the figure. Okay, I should have expected that to happen. So yeah, of course, that's another issue. Some people say that, you know, this Godzilla is very loose, but I think I can probably pop the tail back on. Plus, the area I'm currently living in is, you know, relatively hot, so I'm not exactly sure how long the box has been sitting in my porch. Not to mention, you know, this figure is a bit more thin compared to other Monster Arts Godzillas. But yeah, can I hold on? Pardon the technical difficulties here, folks. As I got? Yeah, sorry about this, folks. I might have to cut the video here and might have to edit a new clip. So yeah, be right back. Okay, I have managed to put the tail back on, and I've played around with this guy for a little bit, and for the most part, nothing from him is falling apart, except for this teeny tiny piece of the tail at the end. But I guess that is to be expected since, you know, his tail is a bit thinner than most other Godzillas, so that's to be expected, and I will be extra careful with the tiny part of the tail for sure. But overall, I'm really happy with this guy. Like, so I guess I should point out some other QC issues. The most obvious one for most Godzillas is dirt bikes, and if you can see on mine, the eyes, they're not too bad. If the quality can get any better, and if I can zoom in, the eyes don't look too bad. This eye is just a bit lower than this one, so they're not exactly aligned perfectly. But I have seen much worse eyes on other Final Wars Godzillas. I think even Super Mario Zilla, I've seen his recent unboxing of this guy, and I think his eyes are a little bit worse than mine, just a little bit. But yeah, but the eyes on mine, they're not too bad, and if you look at him in certain angles, it's not exactly that noticeable anyways, and most other Godzillas have worse eyes in the SH Monster Arts line, so thankfully my Final Goji's eyes aren't too bad, so I am definitely happy with that. And also, another QC issue that most people say is that there's too much plastic on one of the eyebrows. Both of them look fine on mine. Yeah, both of them look exactly fine. So yeah, and another thing is that some of the gaps and seams, they are noticeable in the legs and a bit in the arms. But, you know, this, of course, you know, because of the articulation, and I think I can manage to fix some of these gaps, you know, considering that this is considered the most articulated Godzilla in the entire SH Monster Arts line. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this guy. And just a small comparison, and I'm not exactly sure if this is a fair one, but here we got the original Bandai, well, not original, this is the 6-inch Bandai Muramasa series Final Wars Godzilla, and I had this guy for a long time, and I've held to many years that this is my favorite Godzilla figure because I have so many nostalgic memories. It's my favorite design from my favorite movie, and so it's my favorite figure. But now it's facing competition with this guy. Yeah. And I'm not gonna exactly compare these two since they'll be for a later date, but yeah. But yeah, so overall, I'm very satisfied with this guy. So yeah. So, yep, there's been my double unboxing of Daughter Darkness by Alyssa Goji Geek, and of course the SH Monster Arts Final Goji. So yeah, and I'll put a link to Alyssa's Godzilla channel and to her channel where she discussed, you know, being an author and, you know, making videos of her novels, and even a link to her music page. Yeah, so she started to make, you know, music, not necessarily movie soundtracks, you know, just music in general, and a soundtrack for even her novels. So yeah, so I'll put a link on that in the description. So yeah, so overall really happy with this box day. So yeah, and I'll definitely start reading Dark Darkness as soon as possible. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.